Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's me, it's Jinsula. Hope you're having a good day, and welcome to another Pokemon Go video. Okay, so we just got the announcement for what the next community day is going to be, and I'm actually pretty excited about this one. We are going to be getting the next starter from the Unova region, and it is, of course, Fennekin. Now, there's a lot of cool things that they are doing for this particular community day that's going to be quite unique to it, and I'm going to be going over all of that in this video. Alright, so with that said, let's roll the intro and get right into it. Did I say that Fennekin was from the Unova region? Yeah, that's not correct at all. It's actually from the Kalos region. It is a Gen 6 starter Pokemon. And yeah, there's a lot going on with this community day. So this is going to be happening on May 21st, 2023, which is of course a Sunday, and it's going to be happening from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. local time. The featured Pokemon is of course going to be the Fire-type starter Pokemon Fennekin, and when you evolve it all the way until Delphox, it's actually going to know 2 exclusive moves this time around. The first one is of course Blast Burn, which is the typical community day move for Fire-type starter Pokemon. And then you're also going to be able to get the Fire-type charge attack Mystical Fire. Now, this is going to be available for Delphox after this community day. You don't need to use an Elite Charge TM for this particular move. Of course, Delphox doesn't necessarily have that many gameplay implications, but with Mystical Fire and Blast Burn, you could actually probably see some uses with this Pokemon. Now, in terms of the event bonuses that we are going to get for this community day, we are going to have a triple Stardust bonus, which is always one of the better community day bonuses, but we're also going to be getting 2 times catch candy for every Pokemon we catch. We're also going to get double the chance to get Candy XL from catching Pokemon. Lure modules will be lasting for 3 hours. Incense will be lasting for 3 hours. You'll get bonus spawns with snapshots. And then when it comes to trades, you're going to get 1 additional special trade during this event. And each trade is going to cost 50% less Stardust. There's also the other general community day stuff that you can enjoy, like 4-star raids afterwards that will give you additional spawns. But just in general, the big highlight here is that this is a starter Pokemon, and it's also going to have 2 moves when you evolve it. That's actually pretty exciting in and of itself. But overall, I think the community sentiment around Pokemon Go has been pretty negative as of late, so it's nice that we're getting something nice for Community Day for a change, because the last couple of Community Days have been kind of mediocre. I mean, when it comes to Mamoswine, that was something that not a lot of players were fully interested in, and then when it came to Togetic, it was kind of the same thing. So yeah, I'm really curious to see how the community is going to react to this particular Pokemon getting a Community Day, because I do think that anytime they have a starter Pokemon as a community day, it generates a lot of hype, considering that the community day moves are always a vast improvement for that Pokemon, and Blast Burn is definitely going to be that. But in my opinion, I think the starter Pokemon that everyone is most anticipating is going to be Froakie, and my prediction is that we're going to get that community day either in July or in August, considering the pattern that they've been going with. Now, one more thing I want to point out before I end this video is that, well, the raiding activity in Pokemon Go has drastically declined. This is something I reported in an earlier video that I posted today, but you know, a lot of these community days hold their value based on how the Pokemon fares in raid battles. Like, for example, with Fennekin, like Delphox with Blast Burn will likely be used mostly in raid battles, and because people are not raiding as often as they used to, a lot of these community days are going to lose their worth, and that is something that I think is something that Niantic needs to address. Yes, there is a lot of reasons to be hyped up for Fennekin Community Day, but what is the point of going hard on these community days if you're not going to raid as much as you used to? Raiding has always been the core gameplay for testing out a lot of these community day Pokemon, so unless Niantic fixes raiding, which I really think should take high priority right now, a lot of these community days are not going to be as hyped up as they used to be. Unless, of course, it is a Pokemon like Togekiss, like was the last community day. That Pokemon has a lot more relevance in PvP, so that is always going to hold a lot of value. But when it comes to Fennekin and Delphox, I really do not know how the community is going to respond to this community day, because it is probably going to be more relevant for PvE, which is something that a lot of players are not necessarily engaging in right now. So yeah, with that said, let me know your thoughts regarding this community day down below. Are you excited for Fennekin Community Day, or is this one you're going to pass up on? Let me know down below and the reasons why, and let's have a great discussion. And if you ended up enjoying this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if it's your first time here. And don't forget that little bell so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. And I want to give a quick shout out to my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support my channel in any way, big or small, then do consider checking out the links in the description below. For all my patrons, they get a permanent spot on my in-game friends list. So if you want to interact with me in some way within Pokemon Go, then do consider becoming a patron on my Patreon. But yeah, that's going to be it. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I'll catch you all later.